I got it.
Oh, the fuck is your problem, bro?
You're about to hit a baseball, and like, if you're so up and high like that on your ego try, and you hit it and you miss, ego's crushed immediately. You know what I mean? Instantly you're crushed. But if you go in with God saying, no matter how many times I strike out, I'm gonna swing until I hit it, you never lost yourself throughout the whole period. You never lost anything. You know what I mean? You went through as the same person as when you went into it as you came out. Versus if you're all up high and you swing and you hit it and you miss, or if you swing and you miss, now you're down low. Or if you're all the way down low and you swing and you hit it and you're up high, now you're all the way up high. But then you're gonna come back down again. You know, there's no realness to it. People can see that. People see the flamboyant up and down fakeness of it. It's best to just be real.
Let's get right into the video.
Let's get into the video.
What
everybody has been looking forward to hearing from us.
Oh my
gosh. It's been a while since we've talked about this. I mean, we never even actually got into this conversation.
So basically just talking about 2021 and what the 2021 year has been for the Vision Twins. So just going into it, guys.
Start off really, like in January?
Yeah, start off really strong in January. We're doing really good. We
didn't write down your goals though for Didn't write down goals for 2021. That is something that will come back and you'll hear about it later on the story. Go ahead.
So we start off in the beginning of the year. We're going really strong. Way better app New Year's resolution. Everybody's joining on the workouts. Everybody's stuck at home.
It's hitting.
So it's hitting. We have a lot of people coming in and a lot of people watching our live streams. Going forward.
In February, let's call it February, we got invited to go to Hawaii. I'm going to be honest, ain't nobody denying a free trip. All expenses paid for.
All expenses paid. So
to Hawaii.
And by the way, this is from a fan, and we're not going to mention the name. Just
not going to get into the name because that's important.
It's not important. Names are not important. But it was a fan who had been doing a lot of work for us as far as like our Discord. So in 2020, he had lost a lot of weight with us. Going to the end of the year,
grinded, changed his life,
lost a ton of weight.
Dope stuff.
Yeah, people are seeing that we're changing a lot of our fans' lives. So he had been a really good example for us, and he was really smart when it came to computers. So we had Angela
still super talented. Like,
yeah, that's very talented.
If anything, if you're watching this video, dude, take that to like Google because that is a career for you.
Like, really, yeah. But going forward, we have built a really strong relationship with the kid. And mind you, he's 17 years old.
And understand too, when we say strong relationship, please understand. Oh, mom's home. Please understand that a strong relationship with somebody on the internet is not as strong as you really think it is.
That's very true. So we had to realize that. That's where we're coming on this video today to talk about is that not to be very careful with who you trust because that's not true. You were never going to make good connections if you don't trust anybody.
Love and trust everybody.
Love and trust everybody. But with that though, there is a truth to saying be careful with who you trust just because there are things that can come back to bite you, and if you're not completely if they don't know everything that's going on with your financials or you're behind the scenes of your actual real life or seeing your parents or seeing any of that, they will think that everything is just lollipops and rainbows. That's how that's how they will take it if they see a bunch of success on your side from the work that you're putting in and they're not necessarily getting all of what you're getting, if that makes sense.
I think through this camera, which is really like messed up to try to explain it, but like we're talking to a camera right now. As much as you think you're listening and you're hearing the conversation with us, we're explaining this situation. You're getting whatever we tell you, basically. You're getting everything that you could see right here. And so let's take it to that. Let's take it to past.
So February. So anyway, the kid loses a bunch of weight with us.
Go to Hawaii.
He creates a Discord for us, and it's really popping. He figures out, he works his way and talks to other people who are smart in the Discord to get sticker reactions for us, and he's doing trivia for us. Really cool things. Cool things.
Okay, move past it.
February.
Putting in work. And so now we're on February, and he invites us to go to Hawaii.
His older brother, I guess, had gotten an all-expenses-paid trip, and he said, bring your friends. Do you have any friends? And he goes, well, I don't have any friends in my close circle, so they're my friends on the internet. I'm going to bring them. And
how awesome is that?
That's lit. Why not?
How sweet is that? That like,
it's awesome.
Somebody doesn't even really know you like that, but wants to invite you and take you on a trip. That is amazing. That is so... Thank you. That was an awesome trip.
Yeah.
And so we go past that, right? It's now March. April. We're
So
actually
March
talking.
after-
let me.
I'm gonna say.
You're just under.
No, but you're missing
over.
a part though. You're missing
What?
a part.
What
But in
part?
March, we brought him on to do Vision Twin sponsorships.
That's what I was just about to start talking about before
go
you.
ahead.
You didn't even
That's
hear what I was
March.
saying.
That's March. Go ahead.
March and April, we start actually getting like this brand ambassador partnership stuff. And through this, we were giving like discount codes and like people that already know, you guys already know exactly what we're talking about. But we were giving out this discount code for people to support him to get he gets a commission off of every sale. So call it, if a t-shirt's worth $25, we made it to where this person got like $7 or something like that, or like $5, something like that. You just made a commission off of your sale. It works with car dealerships, it works with
Anything
that you work a job with. That is how commission works. And so fast forwarding, we end up kind of cutting ties with it because it's like we're so early into our business. It's like
we had
we're
no
not
business
we're
really
not,
sponsoring anybody.
Yeah, we're not in the position. We still need to grind for ourselves, and there's no third vision twin. Like there's no person that we can really put on even at this time that can like be a representation of our brand besides us.
We're the only ones that we know that are putting the work in. When it comes to the computer stuff, sure, you can do all that. We can pay you to do trivias. We can pay you to do this Discord stuff. But when it comes to actually being a face in the market,
like making videos and talking and even being the face of a brand,
it takes a lot of experience.
Yeah, and it takes a lot of doing it and being the person. So we decided, we're gonna go in a different direction. This isn't something that like we couldn't support that, not even financially or just like morally. It just wasn't in alignment with what.
And it didn't feel right to us. Yeah,
it felt like we were kind of like we were trying to do so much to give back that it kind of shot ourselves in the foot by overstepping our boundaries and trying to overhelp. So anyways, we kind of cut ties, and not even to lie, we could have handled that. And again, we're young. We're young in doing this, so we didn't really know exactly like how you're supposed to.
How should a business handle cutting a relationship?
Yeah,
with
like
an
we
employee?
just kind of figured like, hey, like let's just be honest. Just be honest. That's the only thing we could ever really do is just be honest about the situation. We're not gonna go ahead and pay you anymore. Here's your final thing. Now we're gonna kind of.
I'm gonna be honest, and so I'm gonna be honest right here. It was probably like 1 a.m, and we had like cut ties earlier in the day. And he's like, I want to see everything that I made, cut for cut. I want to see everything that I made. So I was up at 12:30. I had daily doers in the morning.
We just finished Night Riders too, like a couple hours before.
And I'm working on his what's it called? Where you see the balance. I'm working on basically all the receipts to show him, listen, this is where you made here, you made here, made here. This person used that.
What your sales look like? What you sold?
So I had messed up the initial one that I had sent him to end the contract. I messed up and I didn't sign it. I didn't put all the numbers in correctly, and that was on my fault. I missed $40. I messed up on $40.
$40.
So he was like, I want to see everything. So I'm like, dude, perfectly fine. I understand. I'll show you everything that you made. So I go back through and I'm like, oh shit, I missed $40 right here. I put that in there. And I was like, what, here you go. This is it. Like, I don't want to deal with it anymore. And think about on my end, I probably should have sent him maybe $100 extra, like, just to be nice and be generous. Like, hey, for the work that you have done, send him a little bit more money, leave him off on a.
Either way, at the end of the day, we're not obligated to do that. Yeah, and you guys know, we don't owe anybody anything. And that's one thing too with yourself is like, you only owe your life to God. That's it. You don't owe an answer to anybody. You don't owe a responsibility to anybody. But this type of, like, what we're doing right now is just something that we felt like we had to just talk about. Like, because if we would have talked about it at the time that it happened,
it wouldn't have been right. It would have been come off as, they're responding to this. No.
Yeah, and it's not like we're trying to defend ourselves. Like, in no way am I defending myself, because at the end of the day, you can think whatever you want. I don't care. But once it starts affecting the business and, like, how people perceive us,
that's where we have to cut the line.
Yeah, like, it was really hard. It was really hard to deal with. And so...
seeing people in the chat and people...
So kind of get into what happened.
Yeah, what actually had happened. So I send him off the final payment. I'm like, here you go, dude. That's it. That's it right there. And I think it was a Thursday. So Angela sends him a text in the morning off my phone. He's like, send him a paragraph like, hey, dude, completely messed up on the money part. We apologize about that. But, hey, we love you, dude. If you ever need anything, just let us know. Love you. Love you. Said love you. Love you, dude.
And the final conversation we got back was like, oh, you guys are my bros. Like, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, this is for life. Sure. Like, I rock with you guys. Like, I'm going to support you guys.
I'm going to do my own thing, but like,
the whole thing, like,
everything, yeah.
I still support you guys. You guys are awesome. So, like, cool. Like, this is a great way. Everything ended. Ties are like, not in a bad way. It's just like, all right, now let's go start doing some other stuff, right? And that's where we're making awesome videos and, like, going up again.
Sunday rolls around. 3 days later.
Was it Thursday?
It was like 3 days later, yeah. 3 days later, because I think I had followed him on Instagram, I was like, you know, I'm going to start making my way to my own thing, you know?
Back to what we even started in the beginning. Like, how it was in the beginning.
How it should have been when nobody was... Yeah, so... On Sunday, I look in the Discord, and I just see a bunch of just nasty messages saying the Vision Twins are thieves, the Vision Twins stole from... Go watch this video.
Stole from... Yeah, we'll bleep it.
Oh,
we'll bleep it out.
Yeah. Go watch the truth about the Vision Twins. Go watch how they really are. And meanwhile, this dude had made a YouTube video saying this is what the Vision Twins did to me.
And mind you, I'm so proud. We never watched that full video.
I've never watched it. I've never watched a second of that video.
No, we watched a couple seconds.
I've never watched it.
Don't cap. You've watched a couple seconds of it.
I've never watched a second of it. I'm being completely honest.
Okay, maybe
I don't even know the first words. I don't even know.
No, honestly, maybe he might be true because all the stuff that we were like, the information we got was from what other people were telling us because we got blocked. This is a very good way to try to take someone down. By the way, if anybody is feeling negative and feeling the devil inside of them, go do it this way. But like we got blocked off of all of his social medias, so we couldn't even see the video in general. Like on TikTok, blocked. Instagram, blocked. So we don't know what's going on. We're just receiving all this like hate all of a sudden. We're like, whoa, like
it's weird.
Did something happen? Like what's going on? So we end up finding a link to the YouTube video, and we see, and it's like the Vision Twins.
The truth about the Vision Twins.
And then this title got changed like three different times.
Three times.
Like they manipulated me. They're something, like all these different things, right? Like really good, like
trying to
grab attention,
clickbaiting,
grab attention titles. And at the end of the day, like I said,
Whatever.
I forgive you, dude. It's no.
So, and
if I see you, I'm gonna give you a hug if you want the hug.
Yeah,
that's true.
And so this is where we kind of, not where we messed up at, but this is a really, like you said, a good way to try to get at somebody. And people will see the truth no matter what. And this is why we're giving you our perspective right now. So when he had sent it, he knows that, or through our relationship, he knows all the people that are close knit and like rock with us heavy.
That created, like, you guys make the brand. You guys make Vision Twins. You guys, the people that the Vision fam, we haven't said that in months because it felt the Vision fam.
We said Vision fam.
I mean, we say it, but we really haven't.
We
didn't bring it back up as much as it was. Like
we're saying it now a lot too.
We're saying it a lot. No, yeah, we're definitely saying it now a lot more than like. You guys have noticed over the last couple months, we haven't been who we really were. Things have been looking different on our end and on your end. You guys are like, I can't even imagine. You guys are probably like, ooh, like maybe the stuff that he did say was right because like look how
they're not saying we weren't saying anything about it, and we felt really negative because if it weren't for us coming and talking about it right now, we would continue to be in a negative spiral, and not negative spiral, but in a negative mindset. And that's just not who we are, and that's why we're making this video because
the truth of what like who we are as people is completely opposite than like all the stuff that we were getting hate for. Like we literally would get on our phone and like I don't think you guys understand the amount of stuff like damage you could do to somebody, like how hurtful that can mean to somebody. Like your words are really impactful, guys. So when you go out and you're hating on somebody for something that may or may not even really be, you don't even know the truth, but you think it's funny and you think it's the cool thing to do to be the mean person. I promise you, it's not cool. And until it happens to you, you won't understand.
Yeah.
So we understand like that negativity that we were receiving was just a lot of hurt from other people because we never.
They wouldn't expect us to be like that, and which we are, and that's why we're making this video to just come out and be truthful about it. So anyway, back to what I was saying. A good way to get at somebody is going into the close circle of people who really rock with them. So he had gone to. We have a lot of people. If you guys notice on Instagram, there's a lot of people with the Vision @ name. So he would go to all these Vision @ names and send them the video. He went to our followers off like a chicken page.
He sent it to our mom.
Like sent it to my mom.
Like sending like a bunch
to my aunt. Like send it to my family members. Trying to say like, look at the truth of the Vision Twins. This is who they really are. And I'm just some guy. A guy DM'd me, one of our close friends, and he was like, dude, like he screenshotted the thread and he replied back to him like, nah, I know who the Vision Twins are. This is not them. And I'm thankful for all those people who are
for all the people that and again, that's who we're coming. Like this video is specifically for you guys, but the people that stuck through and like just kind of had some like questions about it, like you know, I don't believe that to be true. I just for some reason that doesn't
add up. Yeah.
Thank you guys for staying there and sticking through because none of that stuff. I'm not even going to dispel or say it's true, but none of that stuff reflected who we were. As people, that whole situation is like the complete opposite of what our brand is, right? Like we're so positive, we're so loving, so much good energy coming out. It's like this negative energy, they're not even good at being negative. Like, you could just see it when we're, like, trying to be, like, mean or like, it's not even good. We're not good at it. We're not good at being mean. It's just not what we do. And then so you could see it. It's very transparent through the videos. And so right now, explaining that situation and explaining everything that kind of went down, it really, like, I don't think you guys understand. Me and Calvin probably got into more fights this year.
Oh shit!
Look, I could put up a video, but it's a really nasty video, and I don't want to. It's not like blood or anything.
I think we should
cue the video.
I got it. Oh, the fuck is your problem, bro?
What? What?
That's why your eye looks like that.
No reason to get hurt. You could just literally film.
Bro, why are you punching me?
Why are you talking shit? Yes, like, these things, guys, we're not like that. That's the messed up part, is that is not who we are. But when you feel this engulfed negativity that's not even yours, it's like, we got so many messages a day talking about how you're a scammer, how you manipulated somebody, how you're just an evil, like, and it just makes me think, like, wow, like, not to compare ourselves at all to Jesus. Please don't ever think I'm comparing myself to God and the Lord, but they persecuted Jesus for literally spreading the message of God, of, like, healing people's eyes, and then they'd call it witchcraft, and then they put him up on a cross with a bunch of thieves and everything, and nails into his arm for what? He never hurt anybody. Jesus never hurt anybody. And so, again, not to compare ourselves to that, but, like, the action of demonizing somebody for just being a good person in general is so common. And so we got the big end of that. Like, it's something that we've never experienced or never thought we would ever experience in our lifetime, because that's completely not what our business is. That's not what our brand is. And for us to kind of finally come out and say something about it, it's very freeing, and it's very
relieving. It's relieving, yo. I just want to say, like,
it's open,
I don't care.
You know?
I don't care what you believe or what side. Nobody cares about sides, but we're just giving you the truth. Like,
not even the truth.
It's just not even true, but it feels good to get something off my chest, because I don't want to go out to another live stream having to worry about blocking out a word or worrying about, oh, this dude coming out and saying, you know, just saying negative things about us, which I feel like I have to always defend, but I don't. So that's why I just get to easily
from now on too, like,
say it here.
Honestly, we're gonna let's take off all those exposed words and off the chat, because, like, guys, for so long we just didn't want to be even associated with it, and we almost, like, denied it. Like, there's no bad evil, there's no bad,
we don't believe in evil, but
no bad fairies, no bad things, no bad thoughts. But, like,
I just got told a quote last night from this man that Angela met. He said, "If you were the devil, how far would you go to make yourself believe that he's not real?" And that really stuck with me, and that really reminded me of the situation. How easily I tried to just, the devil's not real. I'm not going to look at him. It's not happening. The devil's not trying to get at me. The devil's not trying to bring me down. Meanwhile, the whole time, the devil's been trying to bring me down. And I just never stood him face to face.
Not to call him the devil.
Yeah, not to call him, but
you are not the
feelings.
devil. You are beautiful. You are a beautiful human loving soul. And again, we forgive you for anything that you've ever said or any harm or hurt that you've done to us. We forgive you. There is no bad energy whatsoever. And I really want you to understand that. Like, you can go to bed at night knowing that, like, we still love you. At the end of the day, we still 100%. Love you. And if you ever want to reach out to us and have a conversation, we're more than available to do that. At no point do we ever, even during that whole situation, did we feel like, man, forget this guy. Like, we don't even need to talk. Like, man, forget him. Like, it was more so like, how could he do this? Like, why would...
Yeah, it was like the back...
It was like we really felt bad, because it's like, why would someone do this? Like, go to this length, like, for what? Like, what do you want? Like, what... That was really, at the end of the day, we're like, what do you want?
Wait, I know it wasn't the money either.
Like is it about...
You, but, like...
We sent you the exact... Like, we sent this person the exact amount of money, and we're just like...
For sure, exactly how much you made, and I'm thinking, like...
What else do you want from us? Do you want us to, like, I don't know. It was so confusing, guys. It was really
confusing, yeah.
It was a really hard and, like, not understanding point of our life. Like, did we do something wrong? Like, what did we do to clean up a mess that's not even ours? Like, what do we do?
So that's why we didn't. And like I said, like we were saying, guys, that's why we just didn't come out right away, because it was just.
We needed time to process. We needed time to.
How are we gonna move forward if this were to happen again, or if somebody, not even if it were to happen again, but to learn from the situation. But yeah, if it were to happen again, how are we going to handle the situation? We're going to go ahead and just
with love.
straight with love, yeah.
Yeah. That, at the end of the day, that is what drives our brand, and that's what drives us every single day to show up and do what we do, is the love of it. And so I feel like that's the honest truth of what we could say. We're going to go to keep the video nice and short, not over-exaggerate the story, but that's what happened.
Everybody's always asked us what happened or to address the situation. Well,
there you go.
There it is right there, and I'm ready to move forward, man. I'm ready to go teach this night artist class. I'm ready to take this merch. We did just drop some new merch, guys.
Still recording, but 0 minutes. Go. Finish up. 0 minutes, finish up.
All